Tell him move from by the door. Move from by the door. Cameron, move from by the door. Move. Bye. Y'all get in the back. Now. Move. Talk to her. Hey, Miss Brenda, how you doing? How can you tell when his phone is charged up? Yes, I'm live by request, Jeremy, because I respect my supporters, so I'm here for it. I seen in the comments they say go live. Guess what I'm doing? Going live. What up? By request. That's how much I respect my supporters. That's why y'all should sub up to me. Yes, I'm blessed too. I'm blessed too. Thank you for stopping by, Miss Brenda. Always thank you for the support.
You gotta let it go. It's on 10. Let it go. Because it's been on the charge.
I was watching this.
It's gonna die.
I mean, it's not dying because it's on the chart. Okay.
What I'm saying, it's on 10%. It's not going up, it's going down.
How about it? Don't worry about it. What up, y'all? Yeah, man, I was showing them the home that I'm buying next week, you hear me? Oh, I got a story time to tell you. Let me I'm gonna pull this picture up and then I'll tell y'all the story of this person. I know him personally. Let me take it back down. I'm gonna wait for the people to come in. I'll tell y'all the story, what happened between me and this guy. This happened years ago. I seen, it was so strange that you know how on Facebook how you have anniversaries of your posts. So an anniversary post came up, and he just so happened to comment in my comments, and I just went to reminiscing. But I'm gonna wait for a couple of more people to get in here, and I'll share the story. Yes, a quick early story time, very interesting, I can tell you that. Tell y'all really get, man. We're the person that told me to go live, man. But I just seen a notification. They commented that like 30 something minutes ago that they wanted me to go live. I told you it wasn't charging even just being on it. I understand, but I'm just saying I had put it on a charger. I left it for an hour and I came back. It was just still at 25. I unplugged it. I said maybe 25 is enough, like all other phones. Now, I'm just telling you what happened. And when I cut it on and click on the live, the phone cut off like it's dead again. What up, my people? How y'all doing? It's time for my buzz cut. It's time for my buzz cut. I gotta go use them clippers again. I'll use it today. Damn, bro, I was literally watching, bro. What up, my people? Yeah, man. Oh, hold up. When we get more people in here, I'll talk about the stories that I'm talking about. What about this guy in New Orleans? This is what happened. Hold on, let me read this case right here. So, jailhouse booty bandits, rape and sexual violence inside the New Orleans jail system. A harsh reality check. Louis Monroe was convicted of aggravated rape after forcing another inmate at New Orleans Parish Prison to perform oral sex at knife point and shaving his hair and facial hair under threat. Oh, my goodness. And I've been in New Orleans jail before. I've been there before. I know exactly how it is. And that mostly also happens in the satellite camps over there. Um, I'm real lucky and blessed that the booty bandits ain't find me. You feel what I'm saying? Lord, that was a lot. That was a lot right there. I couldn't imagine being under those circumstances. You feel me? I just couldn't imagine. But what about it happened the other day, man? An ICE officer was charging at somebody that was filming. And this happened. Talking about skating on thin ice. Yeah, this happened. And mind you, he was running at somebody, but wasn't paying attention to the frozen ice right there on the side. And right before, like as soon as he got to the ice, them footsteps slowed down, he froze up and slid and fell. Oh my goodness. And when he got up, he turned back right around and went back where he came from and decided not to pursue the guy. But he definitely walked away with a limp, man. I hope he's okay. I don't wish no harm on anybody. I don't care if you think different than me or not, you feel me? I don't care if you think different than me or not, you know. I guess no one cares, huh? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. 22-year-old Minneapolis man mugshot goes viral after he was arrested. What y'all think about that? Why do y'all think this man went viral? Obviously, somebody cares. It has thousands of views on the post, so somebody cares. Whoever's post I'm sharing, the people cares. Millions of views says somebody cares. Me personally, I don't care. Just like you don't care, I don't care. I'm just sharing the post. Factual. Okay. Let's move on to the next. I'll be back for this other guy. That's a later story. Oh man. Pooh Shiesty just got out of prison. What's going on? Allegedly, hey Leah. Allegedly, Ben the Don gets a call that Pooh Shiesty's house was allegedly raided and he's back in jail. But I do have a recent update for you that he's not in jail, he's in a halfway house. Because him and somebody else responded to it. He's in a halfway house, he's not in jail. But I'm confused, why is he in a halfway house if he was free out? So I don't know what's going on with that. But whatever, you know? Okay. New Orleans has a lot going on. So, but I did hear back in the day they did have, so basically these shops that y'all see over here is massage parlors, Chinese massage parlors, you get it? And it's basically sex workers in there. And they had multiple around New Orleans. They cracked down a couple of years ago on the Chinese massage parlors in New Orleans East. And now they done found out about a bunch of Chinese massage parlors and they are trafficking illegally. Yes, they had them in the East. You want a massage? You could go get one. I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, I was 18, 19. I ain't gonna lie, I tried to go knock on one of them doors and they didn't want to answer. They must have thought I was the feds. The best ones in Florida, oh my goodness. How do them things look in there? I heard Slidell got a few good ones. I never heard of none in Slidell, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I know for sure they have them in New Orleans East. That's for sure, 100%. And a lot of them been around for years and they just haven't been caught. So now a lot of them is getting caught up. And I knew of one off of Gauze. Okay. And the other one that I knew of was right on Chef Mentor. You know about the one on Chef Mentor? Oh my goodness. Wait, Caprila, you must be from New Orleans. So you know about she-she's too. Off guards, yeah, I used to stay off of guards. Facts. Yeah, I lived in Slidell too. Man, you from New Orleans? Man, you heard me, you heard me. That boy out there, and know I hit something with a BBL. Fine Asian. My goodness, how was it? It was good? How was it? Did you enjoy your experience? Man, if y'all want to hit up the Asian massage parlors, for some happy endings, go to New Orleans, man. They got a lot of them out there. I didn't know they had this many out there. Damn, bro. Yeah. Man, I don't believe you ain't do that. You ain't do that. That's a lie. You ain't do that, bro. Okay, so let me tell you a story about this guy right here. So me and this guy, like we cool, we end up being cool. But let me tell you a story about this guy. This guy is a guy that I went to school with. This guy is a guy that I went to school with. And after school, after Katrina, I was staying at the Sheraton Hotel. And I had a Z28 Camaro, T-top. And me and this guy, we was hitting the clubs up every night and things like that. He actually came by my hotel. He seen how I check my car and literally paid attention to what I do when I'm at the hotel. So we went out the night before together. When I come home from going out, he goes his separate ways, I go my separate ways. And the next day I'm going out, he calls me to ask me about going out. I said, nah, I'm not going out that day. I'm not trying to link up. And I go to sleep that night. When I come out in the morning, why my car is gone, I asked the valet at the Sheraton Hotel for my car. They say, your brother came and got it. I say, brother? I say, I don't have any brothers. So he basically said he was my brother and he got approved and they gave him my car. So long story short, he had my car for a couple of weeks. Hello, Pancake. He had my car for a couple of weeks and he stole it in New Orleans, but they end up finding him in Dallas because I had sound in my car. He was playing the music loud at the mall. They put him over to give him a ticket for loud music. But when they run the plate, they see it's a stolen car. Boom, he gets arrested. Of course, he did his time and everything like that. When I get my car back, this guy planned on keeping my car forever. He even installed a PlayStation 2. I found the PlayStation 2 in the trunk of my Camaro. So let me tell you how crazy this world is. So years go by. I'm working for this guy that owns a painting company. We paint houses. And I've been working for him a while. One day I go to work. My boss told me he done hired somebody new. Guess who he hired? So now, the last time I seen this guy, my car was stolen. The next time I see this guy, years later, we working in the same spot. Look, I don't hold grudges and I'm not a gangster. Maybe if it was somebody else, but that was the most uncomfortable thing. I go tell the boss, I said, look, this guy over here, he did his time and everything, but I came to work with him. This is a guy that stole my vehicle. He basically didn't care about it. So what I end up doing, I end up leaving. But I got cool with the guy, I ain't gonna lie. Me and the guy, we was riding around in my car, smoked one and everything. You know, he apologized to me and everything. We cool. You feel what I'm saying? He said he was young, you know, didn't know no better struggles and things like that, and I forgive him. Exactly, and we was together. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally, what's the odds that okay, you got somebody that God forbid, but somebody unalived your family member, and you know who it was, right? And you working at a job, and somebody get hired, and it's the guy that unalived your brother. But yeah, man, see, but
Or she gonna say when she had part two.
but I'm saying that to say that you know people could be grown and move on. You know, I didn't have I didn't have no animosity. I felt uncomfortable working with him. I still went and worked with him just for that day. Well, actually, I left that day. I actually left that day. Today? For real? Wow. What? Okay. She wants something with you. She's yeah, no, no. She's doing this like whining and looking at you.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Go on that side. Go tell mama.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, definitely some Louisiana. But let me tell you something. I see it's a thing in New Orleans. They be well with the females and the LGBT community. They be having a lot. Bring me a Coke, Caden. They be having a lot of beef down there. They have fights, and then they end up hanging back together. I be like, God damn, I just can't be around anybody
Now move.
that I had any issue with. I don't have no issue with you no longer, but I'm just saying we can't be friends and hang around in the same circle. It's just wouldn't be comfortable for me. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, y'all double tap for the like and please sub up, man. But yeah, that was a story on that. You feel what I'm saying? But we end up dapping it off. We was cool and everything. He apologized. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect the man that could do that, you know. He learned his lesson, changed, man. You know, from what I hear, he stole a lot of cars before he stole my car. So back then, you know, that was his track record, you know. But I'll never forget riding everywhere looking and how I found out it was him that stole the car. Let me tell you how I found out it was him that stole the car. Because the night before that we went out, so the Sheraton seen that they messed up, right? And the night that we leave out, they paid me some money too. But I could have sued them, but they just paid me. They paid me like over $1,000. But I ended up getting my car back. I had to drive to, let me see the charger for a second. I had to drive to Dallas to pick up my car out the pound. I had to pay to get my car out the pound and all types of stuff, man. And pay gas to get back. But how I found out that, how I knew who it was, because I identified him. How I knew who it was that took my car, because they took me back to their, move. They took me back to their camera room, and to their surveillance room. And when I seen the video on surveillance, he had on the same outfit that he had on the night before, same jacket, same hat and everything. And that's how I was able to identify him, because he came and did it on camera. You know, how you go, we all know that the hotel, they have cameras. The big hotels. This is a Sheraton hotel on Canal. You feel what I'm saying? Sheraton hotel on Canal. Like, come on, man. But, you know, people be young and dumb. You know, people don't mature until they get at a certain age. I guess especially males, you know, just from experience. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what I went through. You feel what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I felt, and now just imagine, somebody had just, this was around after Christmas time, somebody at my job had bought me a Christmas kit, and they knew that I got rims on my car, so my car was stolen after I put rims on there, and I had a sound system, and somebody bought me a wash kit. Hey, Diana. Yeah, New Orleans toe up for real. Somebody bought me a wash kit for my car so I could wash my car, you know, shine my rims and stuff like that. And right after I do all these things to my car, it gets stolen. I remember I had some 20-inch rims. 20-inch rims. Yes, 20-inch rims, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, that was the worst day of my life. Like, I didn't know how to move. I thought I was dreaming. You feel what I'm saying? It was a lot, bro. It was a lot, man. But, hey, y'all double tap and sub up. Don't mind my kids. They up here whining and stuff. Up there fighting and stuff. Take your blocks and go. Take your blocks and go.
Go build some more. Go build some more blocks.
New Orleans, toe up, toe up. I ain't gonna lie, New Orleans is toe up. You know about New Orleans for sure. New Orleans is toe up. You ain't lying. Toe up. Yeah, you gotta be from New Orleans because you talking like you from New Orleans. Facts. Your lingo, your lingo, man. Nah, for sure. That's why I got out of New Orleans. I had to leave New Orleans. Hell nah. We stayed in apartments, some gated in apartments, and them dudes used to wait for the gates to open. As soon as somebody come in the gates, it didn't matter that it was gated and everything. They wait for somebody to pull in, and they pull in right behind them and breaking all the cars. I'll never forget when they broke in our truck on 2-lane. Man, they tow up out there. Them young cats tow up, man. You know how many times I caught people about to rob me, but I keep my eyes open when I'm outside in New Orleans. If you know, you know. You know when you outside, you got to keep your eyes open in New Orleans. So that's what I do when I'm in New Orleans. So when I walk outside, my eyes is like this and my head going like this. Whenever I'm going outside to run to the gas station or the store, I walk like this. I look when I'm getting in my car. I'm looking down the street, up and down the street. I'm doing all of that. And on multiple different occasions, I witnessed guys about to come do me some bad. I got in the car and skirt. Nah, for real, man. Sub up, story time. Sub up, nah, for real. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget when I got robbed. I got robbed by somebody I went to school with. Wait, somebody I went to school with stole my car. And then right after my mama passed away, somebody robbed me days later that I went to school with. And then the other guy that I knew, his name is Snoop Wilfred. He told the other guy, he said, man, you know that dude mama just passed away, so he gonna call me back to try to get my money. I kept on walking, but he ran up to me and gave me my money. Yeah, I get that a lot. Damn, yeah, I get that a lot, for real. I get that a lot, you hear me? Yeah, everybody tell me I look like a millionaire. You right. Like, I get that a lot. Everybody tells me that it looks like I should have millions. Everybody tells me that. Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, you ain't lying. Ain't lying, that's a fact. What up, Manny? Hey, Manny. I came live just because you said come live, Manny. Did you see the title, Manny? That's how much I respect my supporters and I love my supporters. I seen your notification and you said go live. And what I did, I went live. Oh man, you very welcome. You here to support me. So why would I not come live on request if you're here to support me? Hey, man, if any of my supporters ever want me to go live and y'all want to talk, man, drop it in the comments and I'll be coming live on command. That's why you should sub up to me. If y'all want to see me, all y'all got to do is drop it in the comments. What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? If you ever want to see me live, drop a comment and I will come live on command. I will literally wake up out my sleep to come live. Yes, I've been to jail over 15 years ago. Yeah, I don't need a moderator right now. When we have hundreds of people in here, then I'll assign a moderator. But it's too little people in here that it's so little people in here that I can handle it. Sit down. When we start having hundreds of people in here, I got you. Yes, I have dropped the soap before. I've actually dropped the soap before. Seriously. Seriously. No problem, Jacob. I understand. No problem, Jacob. Yes, I've dropped the soap, unfortunately. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. In jail, in a shower with 6 other men. But luckily, my back was faced towards them. Whenever, put it like this, whenever I got in the shower with them guys, I always made sure my back was facing the wall. And I keep my rag in front of my private part so that they're not looking at it. A dog. A dog swims faster than a horse. I don't know this for a fact, but that would be my assumption. Who y'all think swim faster, a dog or a horse? Y'all comment below. I'd make the clapping sound in there. Man, if dropping the soap was a person, it would be me. Yes, I dropped the soap. Please don't bash me for that. At least I could be honest. Let me tell you, every inmate in there damn near done dropped the soap. The soap is slippery. You got water coming down, cold water at that. Then we taking showers in cold water. Showers in cold water. Y'all, it's day 61 of 200 straight days on live. One more day and we've been live streaming for 2 months back to back with no days off. Again, I am building this platform, not just for my family and my kids, but I'm also building this platform so I can use my platform to help struggling supporters, the same struggling supporters, the people that support me on here. And I'm gonna help people financially. And what I mean by that is, when I'm having thousands of views and hundreds of views, and somebody, you could just come leave a comment or message me and show me that you're struggling, show me that you're behind on bills, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pin your Cash App up on my live stream when we have thousands of people watching. So that's why you should sub up to my YouTube channel. The game night, oh, we didn't shoot the game night. We didn't shoot the game night. We had too much going on. We're gonna pick a whole nother night for that. I was in the hole. We had to take a shower in front of everybody in St. Bernard. Ooh, ooh. You know where I was? I've been in New Orleans jail. I've been to Jefferson Parish jail. I've been in a holding cell in Kenner. And then I did 9 months in Tallulah, Madison. You heard of that before? Oh man, if you hear about Tallulah, Madison today, Tallulah, Madison is bad. I'll never forget that old man that did 38 years in jail that was trying to bounce in my lap while we was riding on the four-wheeler in the cotton field picking vegetables. I had to ride on the four-wheeler with this guy, and this dude went to bouncing on my lap, and I know he did it on purpose. I was like, whoa, 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 say, coach. And I don't even know why they call him coach, because this man been in jail 38 years, ain't never did no sports. Yeah, I dealt with some uncomfortable stuff. Hey, man, let me tell you something. I believe that I got sexually assaulted on the four-wheeler. I was working hard time with labor means that you got to work. So we had to work out in the field and pick cotton and vegetables. And we had to clean out the shit pit. You know, when you shit and all the shit goes to the shit pit, I had to clean out the shit pit. But I was throwing up, you hear me? So this dude named Coach, this old man named Coach, he rode me back there on a four-wheeler, and the man started bouncing on my lap. I said, man, hold up, wait a minute. Now, for real, man, I'm just telling y'all some real jail stories that I really experienced, like for real. Man, them dudes got knives and shanks and everything in there. I mean, I ain't about to let nobody rape me. I'm going to fight back. Oh, trust me, I'm going to fight back. You going to have to take my life. But I'm just telling you what I experienced. Coach went to damn near bouncing on my lap. I said, hold up, wait a minute. You old buzzard, hold up, man. Hey, I don't have no choice but to be a man. I was born a man. Not at all. I'm a proud black man. I'm proud to be born a human. I'm Crip cuz. Where you from? Man, I'm from that NO, you hear me? I'm from that NO, you feel me? We don't have gangs out there. We got sets. That we don't do gangs. Blood and Crips don't run in New Orleans. They got sets. They got wards. What ward you from? You know what I'm saying? What street you from? You feel what I'm saying? What hood you from? You know? I used to run in the 17, Holly Grove, Pigeon Town, you heard me? How come you can say proud black man, but if someone says proud white man, you start crying? When did I ever cry when somebody said they're a proud white man? What the fuck? You don't even know me. What you talking about? When did you ever hear me say that? I've never said that. What the fuck? Somebody asked me in the comments, am I happy to be black? And I said, I'm a proud black man. What the fuck? You sound crazy. That ain't make no sense. Somebody asked me, am I happy to be black? And I said, I'm proud to be black. What the fuck? They asked me. They asked me in the comments, am I proud to be black? What the fuck? What is up with you, player? Huh? Okay. What time? 5. Leave 5. One day I was swimming with my uncle and his girlfriend, and I was in the water, and I almost emptied death. I gave him what someone saved me. I got cut 4 times, no blood. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cap. Cap what? What's cap? What you talking about? What's cap? Was anything said to be cap? I don't think we talked about anything to be cap. I don't know what you, I don't know who you talking about cap. The comments? You supposed to be proud to be whoever you are. Hello, Mr. Young Thug. Mr. Young Thug, 51.